It's a little bit of a contrast, but Dillon's been awesome. He is, wise and mature beyond his years. He has outstanding preparation habits. He's very smart. And he fits what we want to do. He's highly accurate, a good decision maker.
Andrew Berry has once again switched up his stance on the quarterback depth chart. And this time, Andrew Berry, who was one of those only persons he's made it clear that Dillon Gabriel deserves the second spot ahead of Shedeur Sanders. Berry has declared that Dillon will be their high-priority young player moving forward, and he's certainly making waves with this decision. But what does this really mean? Why is Dillon getting this high praise? Well, Berry's been raving about Dillon's incredible accuracy and his maturity, which he claims is well beyond his years. It's definitely got a lot of people talking, and there's a lot to unpack here.
Really, really good. Proud of you.
All right. Cool.
Really, really nice job.
You're not fully proud, kinda.
I'm
kinda proud.
Look, for the flip side, it was a perfect no, but you made plays, you operated, it's just stacked.
I love when you tell the facts, dude. No, but it's okay.
Listen, you did a nice job, okay?
Now, let's break it all down and see what Andrew Berry's comments really tell us about Dillon Gabriel's future with the team. Andrew Berry was one of the few people who had unwavering faith in Shedeur Sanders when no one else in Cleveland was backing him. In fact, at a time when most were still uncertain about his future, Andrew saw something special, something no one else could quite grasp. From that moment on, Shedeur became the center of attention. His every move was scrutinized, and expectations began to grow as more opportunities opened up for him on the field. But this wasn't just empty talk or media hype. It was backed by action. After Shedeur's stellar performance in the first preseason game, something shifted. Andrew Berry, who had seen the potential in Shedeur before anyone else, took it upon himself to make a gesture that spoke volumes. He personally approached Shedeur, offering words of encouragement, praise, and showing a level of confidence in his future that was rare in a business full of uncertainty. It was a significant moment, not just for Shedeur, but for the entire football world to witness. Berry's words weren't just supportive. They were a public show of faith in a player who had the potential to change the game.
Okay, so just take what you learned from tonight, apply it to the joint practices and in the next preseason. All right?
You were the real player now. I'm going to bring that sauce to you.
I know you don't. Really good job. That's a great start.
It feels more real. Now, I'll just say I'm back in my groove. That's
really, really good. Proud of you. All right.
Cool.
Really, really nice job.
You're not fully proud, kinda.
I'm
kinda proud.
Look, for the flip side, it was a perfect no, but you made plays, you operated, it's just stacked.
I love when you tell the facts, dude. No, but it's okay.
Listen, you did a nice job.
Skip Bayless didn't stop at calling Shedeur Sanders a perfect fit for the Browns. He went as far as labeling him the biggest steal Cleveland has made this century, emphasizing just how remarkable he believes Shedeur is. As an Oklahoma fan, Skip admitted to having watched Dillon Gabriel closely for 2 years, but he made it clear that even after seeing Gabriel play, he still considers Shedeur Sanders to be better in every way. With Shedeur's potential and skill set, Bayless strongly believes the Browns have landed a game-changing talent who could elevate the team's performance to new heights.
I definitely think he should start this weekend because if he did, that team would be electrified by him. Because Njoku and Judy showed you through training camp, they love this kid because he's special. Shedeur is better than Dillon Gabriel. Shedeur would electrify the locker room in the city in ways Joe Fluco would never this year, will never the rest of this year. So he's born to play quarterback in this league because he is deadly accurate.
And it's not just Skip Bayless. Authorities within the Cleveland organization are also taking notice of Shedeur Sanders. Recently, the assistant GM of the Browns weighed in on Sanders, highlighting his strong mindset, dedication, and noticeable improvement. According to him, these qualities have caused evaluators to pause and consider, what more can we do to support this driven young player? The assistant GM made it clear that the Browns recognize and appreciate Shedeur's hard work. With such support from the organization, it's clear that they believe he's ready to start whenever needed. But that might have changed now.
When it comes to what he's shown so far, same. He's worked at his craft, he's passionate, he's dedicated to it, he puts the time in. And those are really the things that you can really hang your head on when it comes to these young players. And then he's shown growth. He's shown growth on the field. And again, it's a super small sample size, so we got to continue to be intentional with his plan and work with him just like we will do with every rookie.
But here's the twist. Andrew Barry's change of heart might not just be a personal decision. What if the pressure is coming from higher up, specifically from the Cleveland Browns hierarchy, including the owners themselves who, as it turns out, were never fully on board with Shedeur Sanders in the first place? It's no secret that team owners and executives can sometimes influence decisions, even if it goes against the grain of what the coaches or general managers may feel. And in this case, it seems like Barry might be caught in a tug-of-war. While he was once Shedeur's biggest supporter, it's possible that the owners, who initially didn't want him on the roster, are now pushing for a shift in direction. And while we're talking about pressure from ownership, there's another layer to this story that can't be ignored. There's been a lot of debate swirling around the league, and it could have a much bigger impact than we realize.
It's a little bit of a contrast, but Dillon's been awesome. He is, wise and mature beyond his years. He has outstanding preparation habits. He's very smart, and he fits what we want to do. He's highly accurate, a good decision maker.
Dion's relationship with the NFL owners has been rocky, to say the least, and many are suggesting that his influence over his son, Shedeur, could be causing some tension behind the scenes. Could the hesitation to give Shedeur Sanders the starting job stem from this friction? It's not out of the realm of possibility. Whatever the reason behind this decision, one thing is clear: this move is going to hurt Cleveland for a long time. Whether it's Andrew Barry's backtracking under pressure from ownership, the friction between NFL owners and Deion Sanders, or just the shifting tides of public opinion, the Browns are potentially making a huge mistake by not giving Shedeur Sanders the chance he deserves. Let's be honest, Shedeur isn't just any quarterback. He's a generational talent, a player who has shown time and again that he's more than capable of stepping into the spotlight and delivering when it matters. Passing on him now, after all the buzz, all the hype, and all the groundwork that's been laid, would be a misstep that could define the Browns' future for years to come. The reality is, Cleveland is facing a crossroads. They've seen the potential in Shedeur, and so have countless others. Skip Bayless, for example, has already laid out how well Shedeur would sync with the Browns' key players like David Njoku and Jerry Jeudy, further elevating the offense. But now, the opportunity may slip through their fingers. If ownership and management continue down this path, they risk squandering not only a potential franchise quarterback, but also a chance to put the team on the map in a way they haven't seen in decades. The longer the Browns hesitate, the further they drift from truly seizing the moment. And if this decision backfires, it's something Cleveland fans will remember for a long, long time. At the end of the day, the NFL is a business driven by results, and results are often defined by bold moves. Will Cleveland make the bold choice? Or will they let this opportunity slip away, forever haunted by the what-ifs? Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about all this?